Coming to you from the beautiful city of Atlanta, I'm Blake Suniga. Joining me courtside are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups showing us who will hit the floor first. It'll be the Dream off the tip. Canada with it. Pass to Jones. Now Howard.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Outside Canada. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And it's the Fever ball.
Well, Jordan, Canada does the things you want from a point guard. There's no doubt about it.
Defensively, she disrupts, leading the league in steals on multiple occasions. And then offensively, she distributes, averaging about 5 dimes per game over her career. One of the best rates in league history.
Now here is Canada. Back to Griner. Jones right side. 2 points. That one goes in.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on her. Caitlinclark with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. To the middle. Griner, shot's good.
Yeah, seeing over defenders contributes to Griner's dominance down low. She's just lethal around the rim.
Now here's Boston.
Mitchell. And here's Clark, guarded by Canada. Clark outside. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Green with the rebound. Outside Howard. And she drops in the layup off glass.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Alicia Gray with a defensive effort. Atlanta in the lead. Tries from the block. Here's Griner.
The basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
Nice feed there by Gray. Put her teammate in a good position.
So it's Indiana now. To the paint. Here's Clark. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trick to the line to shoot.
That'll be on Brianna Jones. And guys, we asked for it for years, and it's here. Expansion in the WNBA.
Yeah, if any of you have been paying attention to us the last few years here on 2K, Brian, Blake, and I have been asking for expansion for a long time. We are all excited to see Golden State. You know, the best part is the extra roster spots for deserving players. I mean, who isn't happy to see a new team? And guess what? There's more games as well.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. I mean, it's great to see the league continuing to grow, guys. And we're just getting started.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Launches a 3.
It's hauled in by Boston.
The Fever trailing. Puts the move on.
Cunningham with the bucket inside.
Plays with lots of movement offensively. Great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Here's Griner. Deep Alicia Gray. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Here's the Fever with the ball. It's stolen by Griner. Jones right side. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Boston.
6 to shoot. And here's Howard. And they take the lead.
Once Howard collects inside, just one thing on her mind: score.
Outside Canada. Now here's Howard. The shake. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The #1 pick in the 2022 draft, Ryan Howard has had a great start to her career.
Yeah, winning Rookie of the Year, and she's been at about 17 points per game over her first 3 seasons. Howard's provided a serious scoring punch, and she's only getting better, guys.
And the first one at the line is good.
And during the last couple of offseason, Ryan Howard has worked as a D1 assistant coach.
Yeah, others might play overseas, maybe in that new 3-on-3 league. Howard's been coaching in a major conference. What a great experience for Ryan.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Now here's Clark. He has 5. Drills the three-pointer.
3.
Atlanta trailing here. And here's Canada. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Screen by Griner. Howard.
He's guarded by Boston.
6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Shoots from 14. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Quality look from Gray. I mean, she's going to shoot it from there when she gets the chance every time.
Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside from downtown. And the Fever hit again from deep.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
Now here's Howard. Picked by Jones. To the inside.
Oh, and it's blocked by Aaliyah Boston.
Known for being a tremendous defender, Boston takes pride in wiping shots away.
Mitchell. Lexi Hole on the wing. Pass to Howard. Clark outside. Here's the 3. The three-pointer is on target.
A quality passer at her position. Howard enjoys finding her teammates in their spots.
Outside Canada. Here's Jones. Howard over Hole. Howard can't get it to go.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Now here's Gray. Griner with the screen. Shot to stop the run.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
The Fever leading. Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside.
Here's Boston.
She's guarded by Griner.
And it's Boston missing.
Strong work defensively in the low post. You've got to be tough down there in the paint.
And she was, mainly because she doesn't want to give up any easy buckets. I mean, she will fight you tooth and nail.
Elbow. 2.
And last year, the Dream made the playoffs for the 2nd straight season.
Yeah, remember they missed 4 straight postseasons before that. So Atlanta, I would say, is headed in the right direction. The addition of Ryan Howard was a huge reason why.
And she can't get the first one. And she's good on the second.
Now McDonald. Pass to Boston. Screen by McDonald.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's Gray. Over Hole.
Knocks down the step-back jumper.
Well, quite simply, Alicia Gray is a bucket. She'll find ways to score all over the floor.
Pass to Hole.
And here is Mitchell. The tray. And another three for Indiana.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control. And as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Here's Caldwell.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
Now here's McDonald. Back to Boston.
And the layup falls.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Boston.
Mitchell left side.
Back to Boston.
Rebounded by Coffey.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Here's Caldwell.
She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Gray.
Here's Caldwell.
The three is up.
They get it back.
Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. Now she stayed with it for some hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Fever on top. They lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, Fever pretty much in control here.
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Now here's Coffey.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Walker Kimbrough. Here's Jones.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Pass to Colson. Inside. Down low.
Hillman. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Outside McDonald. Pass to Hull. McDonald. Here's Hull.
And here's Colson. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, after spending her first 8 seasons in Connecticut, Brianna Jones has a new home.
Yeah, what a run it was for her with the Sun. Didn't start a game until her 4th year there, but ended up making 3 All-Star games. She was a huge part of 2 finals teams. Not afraid to challenge defenders. Turner plays with confidence and composure.
At the line for the away team, Brianna Turner. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. And so here's Atlanta. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Coffee, no good. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
It's stolen by Turner.
Tries from 7. That's tipped.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
Outside Cunningham. Boston sets a screen.
To the paint.
Stolen by Brianna Jones.
And they're on the break. Here's Coffee. And she banks in the layup.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Now here's Hull. Pass to Boston.
And it's Atlanta with the rebound. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter.
Here's Hillman. Hull defending. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Jones. Offensive rebound. Up top, Walker Kimbrough. Defended by Turner.
Here's Jones.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
Ball's knocked loose.
Boston sets a screen. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
How about the agility from Boston? Fantastic slash off the pick.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the dream call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Reiner with the ball. Pass to Canada. Jones. Three, Ryan Howard falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Now here is Sims.
Now here's Cunningham.
Guarded by Howard. Now Mitchell.
Boston sets a screen.
Shot clock at 6. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. Fever making a switch here.
Number 22, Clark.
And here the Dream. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Jones. Gray, she's covered by Mitchell. Outside Howard. Gray outside. 5 on the clock. Inside, Jones. It's good.
With sound awareness and passing skills, Gray is able to find teammates and get them the ball.
Clark outside. Here's Turner. And Brittany Griner with the block. Pass to Clark. The 3 ball. And Jones pulls it down.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Indiana with the ball. They lead by 11. Clark outside. Mitchell outside. Over Gray. Again, the miss by the Fever. And here the Dream. Teardrop shot. 3 Jordan, Canada. The Fever pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Boston. Mitchell. Over to the wing. Here's Clark. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Here's Jones. And here is Gray. Griner up top. Over Turner. The Dream again can't hit. To the middle. Clark baked in off the glass.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Pass to Jones. Canada from deep. Oh my! She'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play.
That one on Turner. Well, no one has blocked shots like Brittany Griner, a one-of-a-kind defender.
I mean, she led the league in block shots in each of her first 8 years in the W. And it's about more than just her length. Griner just reads the game so well, is such a high IQ player.
You know, I had to do a double take just seeing Brittany Griner in a new uniform.
Yeah, no longer with the Mercury after 12 marvelous seasons. Won a championship in 2014, 9 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles. Griner had an incredible impact in Phoenix.
And here is Gray. He has 5. Pass to Coffey. Howard from past the arc. Griner. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, not only does the 6'9" height help Griner get the rebound, once she secures it, she's so close to the hoop, those second effort points come easy.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 14. Dantas outside. Pass to Clark. Mitchell. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Griner. For the bucket. He's made 5 so far, including a nifty 5 for 7.
And sometimes this team relies on Griner to shoulder the load offensively. And guess what? She's more than happy to do her part, score the points.
Now here's Clark. She's got 12.
Outside Cunningham.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dantas. And Brittany Griner with the block.
Such a strong defensive prowess. I love how Griner makes shooters think not once, not twice, but probably at least 3 times before shooting the rock around her.
And that's how you defend.
She wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
That's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Atlanta trailing here. Now Canada looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Howard. Out to Gray. Over Mitchell. And it's Gray missing. Now here's Mitchell. Now Boston. Looking to end the drought. Griner with the rebound. Pass to Canada. Back to Griner. To Howard. Shoots the three. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
I love Howard's decision-making offensively, especially off the catch right there.
Now here's Mitchell. Great defending. Clark with it. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Cunningham. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Howard. Gray outside. Howard takes the three, and again Atlanta with the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Fever on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been an absolute clinic out there by Kelsey Mitchell.
I know we've said it about 1,000,000 times already, but I'll say it again. She's had a great half, scored a lot of points.
And in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half she had. She can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The 2025 draft class is loaded, so give me your guys' favorite pick.
I'm going with the easy answer. The first pick, Paige Becker. I mean, we're talking about a generational talent, and I like her ability to control the game, score it, and set others up.
Yeah, I'll go with Becker's too. I mean, she was the #1 recruit out of high school with so much attention on her over her 5 collegiate years. I would say it's pretty obvious that Paige is ready for the limelight.
line for Atlanta, Brittany Griner. Shooting 1.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Really, the moment Brittany Griner steps on the floor, she's impacting the game because as an opponent, you have to react to her physical abilities as well as her skill and her touch as a scorer.
Here's Boston.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. It's going to go on Brittany Griner.
At the line for the away team, Aaliyah Boston. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
Now, you talk about Aaliyah Boston. She gives you everything you want in a big. Outstanding around the hoop, elite defensively. And Boston, she can even hit threes as well to space the floor.
Inside, Griner. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Second team foul.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And she makes the first. No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2. The Fever leading. Mitchell, she's guarded by Griner. Back to Mitchell. Clark. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
There's so much talk about Caitlinclark. What makes her a great player, fellas?
Well, there's so much, right? I mean, she's got Steph Curry range, incredible handles, passes it like CP3, and isn't afraid to make the highlight reel play.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Howard. No good on the triple. Outside Canada. Out to Howard. Ray. Outside Canada. Picked by Jones. High post shot. Over Howard. The Dream again can't hit.
Outside Cunningham. Pass to Boston.
Clark, guarded by Canada. Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Atlanta. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now here's Gray from the arc.
Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
It's a tie ball game.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make the pay.
Clark outside, puts it up. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Outside Canada. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Gray. And Here's Ryan Howard from the arc.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. Here's Clark.
14 points for her. Now Mitchell. Gray defending. Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Fever. And Atlanta has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's the Fever with the ball.
Kicks it out to Clark.
Back to Mitchell.
Outside Cunningham.
Howard. Mitchell outside. Takes the three. Again, the miss by the Fever. Pass to Canada. Here's Jones. Reiner, guarded by Howard.
Three from Alicia Gray. It's hauled in by Boston. Caitlinclark with the three.
No can do. It's off for the 5th time in 10 attempts. And here's Gray. Canada. And the 3 ball is good.
Way deep from Canada. The D has to live with her making those because you can't take away everything from Jordan.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Nice game. Great performance by Brittany Griner.
She has continued to wear them out inside. They got to figure out how they plan to contain her.
Outside Howard. Pass to Clark. Mitchell.
Outside Cunningham.
Just 5 on the clock. Clark outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch.
Here's Boston.
And it's blocked by Brittany Griner. And here's Canada. Now Jones. Here's Howard.
Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
Tough distance, but you know what? Howard can hit it with ease.
The Fever trailing. Mitchell outside. Howard. Again, the miss by the Fever. To the paint. And that one's good. Jones.
Well, this is the time to push it and try to extend the lead. They are looking determined.
Yeah, you love to make this kind of push in the third quarter and set yourself up well for crunch time.
Yeah, it's a big difference having a bigger lead going into the fourth.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Outside Howard. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Now here's Griner. Outside Howard. Over Cunningham. The shot by Howard, no good.
The D should be thanking her for that miss.
Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
And here's Griner.
He's guarded by Boston.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. That's good, and so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Clark. Mitchell. Right side, Howard.
Here's Clark.
Guarded by Canada. Here's Clark. Reiner with the rebound.
Looks like she used up all her makes in the last quarter because nothing is going her way since the horn.
It's stolen by Howard. Pass to Hull. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Ready points from Hull. She leaves it all out on the floor.
Atlanta leading. Outside Canada.
2 minutes.
Walker Kimbrough.
2 minutes.
Reiner.
He's guarded by Boston.
Reiner with the screen.
A three from Alicia Gray.
A nice shot by Reiner.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
Howard the screen. Mitchell outside. Throws up at the elbow. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
Well, watching the 2024 playoffs, you felt so good for Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, here's someone who had never been close to the postseason and then makes her first trip in her 7th year. And she showed out, dropping 21 in her playoff debut.
Caitlinclark outside. Canada grabs the board. Now here's Gray. She's got 8. Hillman back to Gray. Pass to Griner. Over Boston. A nice shot by Griner.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
So it's Indiana now. They trail by 9 points. Clark, guarded by Canada. Mitchell outside. Clark. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Now here is Canada. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Griner. Over Boston. The 3, Jordan Canada. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Mitchell up top. Guarded by Canada. Now Clark. She's got 17. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Walker Kimbrough with it. Puts up a 3. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Dream out in front. They're up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter.
Pass to Caldwell.
Here's Coffey. Puts up the 3. Here's Jones. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And that was some excellent positioning from Jones on the offensive glass, getting herself room to grab the ball and send it back.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. And the Fever hit again from deep.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her.
Pass to Caldwell.
Beyond the arc.
Yes, and an assist from Brianna Jones.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
And here's Cole. Now here's McDonald. The three-pointer off the mark.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
To the inside.
Up top, Coffee.
Walker Kimbrough. Down low.
And stolen by Cunningham. Here's McDonald. Pass to Cunningham.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Clock at 6. There's the three. And Jones pulls it down.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Indiana trailing. To the inside. Here's Hull. Turner. Bucket is good.
Brianna Turner.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Defense right on her.
It's Nia Coffey on the wing. Caldwell.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. The dream again can't hit. Mitchell left side. Here's Hull. The three-pointer off the mark. And so here's Atlanta. 6-point lead. And the basket by Walker Kimbrough.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
Here's the Fever with the ball. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to McDonald.
Jacks up a three. Green with the rebound.
And here's Hillman. Coffey left side.
She tries for three. But they'll get another chance.
Here's Caldwell. Guarded by McDonald.
6 to shoot.
Pass to Caldwell. Shoots over McDonald.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Here's Mitchell.
Lets the three fly. Indiana again missing.
Atlanta in the lead. Up top, Coffey. Hull defending. Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
Now here's Hull. Defended by Coffey. Back to McDonald.
From deep.
The rebound by Hillman. And so here's Atlanta. Here's Caldwell.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now here's McDonald.
Mitchell outside.
Back to McDonald. Pass to Cunningham.
To stop the drought. Indiana again missing. And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Jones left side. And the shot goes in.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Mitchell outside.
Pass to McDonald.
Elbow shot.
The rebound by Hillman.
And so here's Atlanta. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Coffey.
to Jones. Shoots. Mitchell grabs the board. To the paint. Turner, defended by Coffey. Outside McDonald. Indiana again missing.
He's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball. Crafty pass work, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Now McDonald. Mitchell outside. Turner a screen to stop the run. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged. She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. And the Fever making a change here. Howard inside, guarded by Jones, and she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to go on Brittany Griner.
Well, because Howard is such a handful inside, sometimes the defense just decides to foul her.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the two-way game of Howard is impressive. A legitimate offensive threat who also defends with tenacity.
Both good at the line. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Pass to Howard. The kick out to Canada. Back to Howard. Clock at 4. Off the mark there with the 3. Here's the Fever with the ball. Back to Howard. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded closely. Shot's good by Clark.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Pass to Jones. Outside Canada. Gray. Back to Canada. Stolen by Clark. And it's the Fever on the break. Ball going up court. Mitchell. And she makes good on the layup.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Drive by Alicia Gray. And Aaliyah Boston with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. Gray outside. For 3, Ryan Howard. It's hauled in by Boston. So it's Indiana now. A 12-point game. Now here's Clark, guarded by Canada. Shot's good by Clark.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Yeah, at least now they're playing good basketball.
They double team Brittany Griner.
And Jordan Canada with the triple.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Pass to Howard from outside the arc. And the dream, another three.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. The three. It's rebounded by Atlanta. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
No problem for Atlanta as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that'll wrap it up